Hello Prealgebra students, this is lesson 42. Our objective is how do you find the volume of composite figures? And a composite figure is just, composite solids. A composite figure is just where you stick more than one box together. And that's kind of what this one is down here. Now let's just do a quick review. If you want to find the volume of a rectangular prism, remember prisms where the top and the bottom are the same shape. You just say length times width times height, so all three dimensions of a box. You just multiply together. So if we wanted to find the volume of this box over here, that's like example 1, the volume would just be multiplying all three of these together. So it would be 3 times 5 times 4. So it doesn't matter the order where you multiply them in. 3 times 4 is 12, so I'm thinking 12 times the inches squared, right? Because inches times inches squared, times 5 inches. 12 times 5 comes out to be 60, and inches squared times inches comes out to be inches cubed. So the volume of this box is going to be 60 inches cubed. Now this next one, we have a formula that says the volume of a prism is going to be big B times H, capital B times H. And that big B is the area of the base. So it's not just a little b, it's the area of the base. So here's this composite figure here that we're looking at. And we're going to look at the top view, or the bottom view, I guess. And this would be the big B. So we need to calculate what the area of this thing is, and that's going to be the big B. So let's just transfer over our measurements. This length right here is the same as that one. So it's going to be 10 feet. That means this one's going to be that one. So also 10 feet. This one is this one right here. So 12 feet. This one right here is this one right here, so that's going to be 15 feet. Okay. So notice we did not use the 11 feet, we'll use that in a minute, because that is a little h right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and calculate the area. Let's just do this big box here. So this will be the blue box. This whole length is going to be 22 feet, right? Because from here to here is 12, and from there to here is 10. So 10 plus 12 is 22 feet. So I'm going to say 22 times 15. And this red box right here is going to be 10 feet times 10 feet. So 22 times 15 is going to be 330. Feet times feet gives me feet squared. And 10 times 10 is 100. Feet times feet is feet squared. So the area of the base, big B, is going to be 100 plus 330, which is going to come out to be 430 feet squared. Okay, so that's just my big B. This is not my answer, this is just the big B. That's the area of the base. Remember, I'm looking for the volume, which is big B times the height of this. Okay, and the height is 11. So the volume, what is it here? It's going to be the big B, which is 430 feet squared, times the height, which is 11 feet. And when you multiply that, you get 4,730 feet times feet is going to give me feet cubed. So 4,730 cubic feet is how many feet would fill that building or whatever that thing is. Alright, find the volume of a cube with side length of 6 inches. Remember, a cube is a shape where all the side lengths are the same. And if you want the volume of a cube, a shortcut is going to be volume is equal to side length cubed. Which kind of comes from that volume is equal to length times width times height, right? Where all three of those are the same. So we could use either one of those. Notice this would be 6 times 6 times 6. This would come out to be 6 cubed, which is the same thing as 6 times 6 times 6. So the volume is going to come out to be 216 inches cubed, because inches times inches times inches is inches cubed. So the volume of that would be 216 inches cubed. Okay. And then one more here before you get started on your homework is find the volume of this T-shaped block. So we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. We're going to try to draw the top view. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to try to write in as best we can. 2, 8, 3, 8, 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this right here. And this blue color is going to be the top. Notice it's 2 tall and 8 long. So the area of that one is going to be 2 times 8. Now these are centimeters. So it's going to be 16 centimeters squared. The area of this red one is 2 wide and 8 tall. So the area is going to be 2 centimeters by 8 centimeters. Which comes out to be, again, 16 centimeters squared. So the area of the base, big B, is going to be just the sum of those two. 32 centimeters squared. Okay, it's not my answer, but that's getting us to the answer. So that means the volume is going to be big B times the height, which is 32 centimeters squared, times the height, which is right there, 2 centimeters. So it's going to come out to be 64 centimeters cubed. Alright, your homework's on page 290. You're going to do the practice set, which I may have just done 2 of those for you. All the 42s, all the 41s, and 9 more of your choice. Good luck.